I'm going to be ranking the best centers in NBA 2K23. My team, we have a tier list here ranking from S that goes all the way down to D tier, and we have about 20 to 25 of the best centers in the game. Guys, let me know in the comment section down below who are some of your guys' favorite centers in the game right now, and let me know what you guys would change about my tier list. But the first center here on the list is going to be Diamond Cat, and I would say Cat for a tier list probably going to be in that B tier category. I do think Cat's a pretty solid center. He's a center power forward, 6'11", with a 7'3" wingspan, so he's got a good height and good wingspan for the center position. He's going to be a little bit slow and really not the best at defender, but he's going to be a really good stretch big, having a 93 ball and an 88 mid-range, having Hall of Fame catch and shoot, Claymore, corner specialist, guard up, 4 really good Hall of Fame shooting badges, and then like I said, rebounding not going to be the best. He's going to be pretty good at going to the basket with a 90 standing dunk and an 80 driving dunk as well. So I would say Cat has a pretty decent jump shot. He's going to be a really good stretch big. So if you guys looking for a stretch big, you don't really care too much about defense, I think Cat's going to be a very solid center. Looking at the next center here is going to be Baran. I don't even know how you pronounce his name, but he doesn't really look to be the best of centers. I'm a Raptors fan, so I probably should know how to pronounce his name, like Barganani. Probably just absolutely butchered that name, but he's a center, 7 foot with a 7'4" wingspan. He's just going to be so slow, really isn't the best of defenders, can't really go to the basket that well. He's pretty much just going to be a stretch big, and that's literally all he can do. He does have some really good Hall of Fame shooting badges, but the fact that he's that slow, doesn't play any defense at all, and can't really dunk the ball, I would say he's probably going to be in that C tier category. Talking about Amethyst Jarrett Allen, he's definitely going to be an A tier. I think you can maybe even make the argument for him being in that S tier category. For you guys that don't know, S tier is going to be my top 5 centers in the game. I'm not sure if Jarrett Allen's going to be in the top 5, but he is definitely going to be in that A tier category. 6'10" with a 7'5" wingspan. This dude's an absolute beast on the defensive end, having a 90 block and a 92 interior defense. He's obviously going to be glitched 3-point shooting wise, so he's got a 91 3-ball and an 85 mid-range. That'd give him Hall of Fame corner specialist and some really good gold and silver shooting badges, including like silver limitless, guard up, blinders, amped, and then he's got gold green machine, deadeye, claymore, and catch and shoot. So he's got some really good gold and silver shooting badges. He's really good at finishing around the rim, 90 driving dunk, 90 standing dunk. He's going to be a great rebounder as well, with 90 offensive and 90 defensive. All around, I mean, he's got a good jump shot, and just all around, he's just going to be a very solid center. So I'd say Jarrett Allen going to be in my A tier category. Talking about another A tier center, and that's going to be Pink Diamond Big Z. He might have a chance to make it in the top 5 as well. I'm not exactly sure if he will, but he definitely has a chance to be somewhere in that S tier category, but definitely going to be an A tier. Yes, he's got 44 speed, and he's not going to be the best defender on the perimeter. He's not got the best lateral quickness, but he's going to be 7'3" with a 7'6" wingspan, and he's going to be an amazing stretch big with an 88 3-ball and a 92 mid-range. He's got Hall of Fame catch and shoot, corner specialist, and Claymore, 3 really good Hall of Fame shooting badges. And then on the defensive end, he's got Hall of Fame anchor, box out beast, and brick wall. So he's going to be a great he's going to be a great interior defender. He's going to be a great rebounder, and he's going to be an amazing stretch big. And all around, I think he's a very, very good center. So he's definitely going to be in my A tier category. Talking about our first S tier center, I think the best center in the game is going to be the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. He came out obviously in the Pioneer set. He's really not that expensive for how good he is. I think he was only like 200,000, sometimes even like 150,000 MT. You could buy this card for, and he's literally the best center in the game. He's 7'2" with a 7'5" wingspan. He does everything on the court so well, but he's going to be such a good interior defender, and just such a good defender as well. Having a 93 interior defense, 92 block is obviously really good. And then for your center, he's going to have 82 perimeter defense and an 88 steal, which is really good to have on your center. He's great at finishing around the rim, 85 driving dunk, 90 standing dunk, with having Hall of Fame bully, rise up, and masher, 3 really good Hall of Fame finishing badges. He's going to be great athleticism. He's got 88 speed, 88 acceleration, which if I'm not mistaken, that's the fastest center in the game, at least for like a top center. He's got the fastest speed, and then he also does have a 91 strength. The only necessarily flaw you could say about the card is going to be his 3-point shooting, but trust me guys, from using this card in game, I have gold catch and shoot on my Kareem, and I don't even have a coach boost. He has a 63 ball. All you need to really have is gold catch and shoot, and I can green very consistently, whether it's from the corner, the top of the key, the wing, anywhere on the court. I feel like I can still green pretty consistently with this 63 ball. So Kareem Abdul-Jabbar definitely going to be in my S tier category. Amethyst Bull, I'm probably going to say is going to be in either C or B tier. I'm going to go C tier for now. I mean, he's a good stretch big. He's just got super low strength and really not going to be the best of defenders. Talking about Pink Diamond Wilt, I think he's going to go in B tier. He's probably better than a guy like Cat. If you do like interior defenders or you like inside bigs, I would say Wilt's going to be one of the best of them. He's 7'1" with an 8-foot wingspan, and he's just going to be there for defense. He's got 93 block, 90 interior defense. He's got a great player model, like I said, 8-foot wingspan. That's going to be massive on the defensive end and for grabbing rebounds. He's going to be a super fast center, 80 speed, 80 acceleration. My only flaw with the card though is he literally cannot shoot threes. And I feel like if you have a guy like Kareem, right, Kareem can shoot threes, and Kareem's going to be probably a better defender all around than a guy like Wilt Chamberlain. He's faster than Wilt, so Kareem is basically just Wilt with a 3-ball and a little bit better on the defensive end and a little bit faster. So Kareem definitely going to be an S tier, but I think Wilt Chamberlain you can maybe argue to be an A tier, but I'm gonna throw him in high B tier for now. Talking about Pink Diamond Chris Bosh, I'm gonna put him in B tier. I think at this point in the year, guys, he's probably better at that power forward spot. When he first came out, he was a really good center, but I think he's a little bit, a little bit too slow, a little bit not of the best of defenders, right? He's 6'11" with a 7'3" wingspan. You could still definitely run him at that center position. He'll probably be fine. If you match a guy like Kareem or you match a guy like Hakeem, you'll probably get mashed a little bit and out rebounded, but I still think if you're looking for kind of a small ball big, I know he's 6'11", so it doesn't seem like he's that small, but he really isn't the greatest of rebounders in game. He's not the best of defenders, so I think Bosh gonna be probably in my B tier category. Talking about Pink Diamond Hakeem, he is definitely gonna be the next center in S tier. Hakeem Olajuwon was the best center in the game when he came out, but only for a couple weeks or a week or two, because then we got Pink Diamond Kareem. I still think you could make the argument for Hakeem being the best center. He's 7 foot with a 7'3" wingspan, and the thing that he doesn't have that Kareem does is an amazing jump shot, or at least an amazing 3-point rating with a 90 mid-range as well, 93 ball. He's got Hall of Fame catch and shoot corner specialist. So the way I kind of compare Kareem and Hakeem is Kareem's the better defender, he's faster, and he's the better interior finisher, but Hakeem Olajuwon is the way better 3-point shooter. So it really depends what you want for your lineup, but I feel like if you can green consistently with this Kareem card, then he's definitely gonna be better than Hakeem. But maybe if you struggle with Kareem, you can't really shoot that many threes with him, then I'd say Hakeem is probably easier to use and might be the best center in the game. But both very elite centers, definitely deserving of the S tier category. Next center here is going to be DeAndre Jordan. Not a bad interior center, inside center. I would say he's probably going to be in that C tier category. Pink Diamond Dikembe Mutombo. Is he on the same level as a guy like Wilt? I don't think so. I think he's just going to be a worse Wilt Chamberlain, because he only has like 40 something speed, right? Or 56 speed. Doesn't have the best of perimeters or doesn't have the best of lateral quicknesses, but he's obviously going to be a great interior defender, 98 block with a 98 interior. He's going to be a really good inside big, a great rebounder, but a little bit too slow for my liking. If you want an inside big, I would just go pick up a guy like Wilt, but Dikembe definitely not going to be bad of a card. Talking about Opal Anthony Davis, now I do think he's better at the power forward position, and if you have this card, you probably just want to run him at power forward, but if you have this card and you want to run him at center, I mean, he's still going to be an S tier center. Like, he's still 6'10" with a 7'2" wingspan. Obviously got a great player model in game, and he's going to play way better defense and probably these stats show, but he does also have a 95 interior defense, 89 block, and this card, I mean, still probably a top 3 or 5 card in the game, and he's just going to be super well rounded and super complete. He's also got Hall of Fame anchor, chase down artist, interceptor, menace, pick dodger, pogo stick, and post lockdown. So I think he'll be fine on the interior. Might be a little bit undersized if you match a guy like Kareem or you match a guy like Hakeem, but I still think Anthony Davis gonna be in that S tier category. Talking about Pink Diamond Sabonis, I think he's got to be on the same level as Big Z. They are basically the same card. Both 7'3", both are super good shooters, but are just going to be a little bit too slow, only having around 44 speed. Talking about Pink Diamond Jermaine ONeal, I think he's going to be in B tier. I'm really not the biggest fan of this card. His jump shot is just literally so bad that I feel like I can't even shoot with this card. But other than his jump shot, I mean, he's just going to be a solid center. I'd probably say he's a little bit better at power forward, but this jump shot is absolutely terrible. Wouldn't recommend using this card at all, really. I mean, if you want to, he's not terrible, but I just hate his jump shot. So not really the biggest fan of Jermaine, but I still think he's going to be in that B tier category. Talking about Pink Diamond KG, I think he's going to also be in that S tier category. I'm pretty sure. I mean, we all know KG is just going to be an amazing center, super well rounded with having a good jump shot and being a great defender as well. Talking about Diamond Jokic, I mean, I think he's just got to go in S tier. If you want to run this Jokic card, at least run him at power forward. Like at the center spot, he's just going to get absolutely destroyed. He is 6'11" with a 7'3" wingspan. Definitely a fine height for the center position, but he's not a great defender. He's kind of slow. can't really finish the ball that well. All the cards really good at doing is shooting, but his jump shot really isn't even the best in my opinion. So Jokic for me, guys, at least at the center spot, is going to go in that D tier category. Talking about Amethyst LaMarcus Aldridge, I think he's once again just going to be a decent budget center, kind of around the same level as a guy like Bull. Pink Diamond Kevin McHale, I think, is probably going to be an A tier. This Kevin McHale card is an amazing center. I do think he's better at center than he is at power forward, so he's going to be in my A tier category. Talking about Pink Diamond Embiid, he's going to be in my A tier category for now, and then we're going to move one of these guys up into S tier. Then we got Diamond Yao Ming. I mean, he serves a purpose. Obviously, we know what Yao Ming's going to do. He's 7'6", right? He's 7'6" with a 7'9" wingspan. Can't shoot threes, obviously, super slow. He's going to be a good interior defense, but he's such a liability, only having 25 speed. If he had like a 40 or 50 speed, he would be a lot better. It's just the fact that he literally just gets ran around every single possession. But if you want a free bucket on offense, there's literally nobody in the game that can stop this card except for maybe Kareem or a guy like Wilt Chamberlain. But other than that, he's going to basically be a free bucket on offense. But I think he still serves a purpose, and he still serves kind of a meta, so I'm going to throw him in that B tier category. And then to round off the tier list, we're going to go for Diamond Moses Malone, and I'm going to throw him in that A tier category. I think he's a great all-around center, and like I said, guys, we have to throw one of these guys up into A tier, into that S tier category. So let me know in the comment section down below, out of all the centers in A tier, Jared Allen, Big Z, Sabonis, Embiid, Kevin McHale, and Moses Malone, who would you guys throw up into that S tier category to be the 5th best center in the game? These aren't really necessarily ranked, but just who would you guys have in the S tier category? I think for me, it's probably going to be between Moses, Embiid, and Big Z, and I'm going to throw Big Z. He's my favorite center out of the bunch. I think Jared Allen's also a really good option as well if you want to throw in that S tier category. But let me know what you guys think about the tier list in the comment section down below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.